Welcome back, friends. Thanks for tuning in once again. Indian stock markets seem to be on a retreat today, and there are concerns over many stocks currently. Primary among them is Yes Bank. They were announced great amount of funding plans last weekend, and the markets were expecting to take it higher. Positive response was expected. On the other hand, the stock has corrected more than 10% already since markets reopened after the weekend. Now, Yes Bank is faced with a problem. It does not have strong institutional investors. Family offices itself cannot add to the long-term strength of this bank. RBI is going to meet shortly to decide on these various investments by these various entities, and whether they approve them is going to be another question mark. However, one must not forget the fact that RBI is under immense pressure, that the bank should not be weak. There is already signs of cracks in many areas of the banking system, and they will try to do everything possible to correct that. Having said that, at the most you will find they allow like 4.99% stake to each of these investors rather. In all, that could add to just about $300 million and not the $2 billion total that was expected to be pumped in by these investors over the weekend. That's why the stock is probably getting a hammering until the dust settles and more information turns out as to how is RBI going to tackle. We could see more correction here in this counter. There has been more apprehensions of this particular government being not very friendly with the corporates. GDP growth has slumped to 4.5%, and people like Rahul Bajaj are questioning the government's capability to withstand criticism, and he's hinting also at tax terrorism. Now, the government needs to see and address various concerns of these corporates, where exactly they believe that things are not going the manner that they desire, and it's a primary responsibility of the government to create a congenial atmosphere. They have done a lot of things. I personally believe that the corporate tax cut, such a huge tax cut, has helped mainly the top corporates, and really, there's only that much money that the government has to be able to revive the economy. GDP, as you know, has come at 4.5% now, and if they fritter away the resources into just doling out these types of freebies to top corporates, that itself is not going to help the corporates. That itself, it may revive the stock market sentiment, as it has. Stock market has been on an upswing ever since, and reaching all-time highs, the Nifties, the Sensex. But that's not going to revive the economy. They need to revive consumer demand. Now, that is another type of the story which they should have addressed primarily in the budget and in the changes that they made after the budget. Until that happens, we cannot see the demand reviving, and therefore the corporates are not going to earn the type of revenues which they used to earn. So markets have taken the poor GDP numbers rather negatively, and the markets have been down since these numbers were announced. Today I believe the market should revive in the last hour and a half, and tomorrow we could see some good fall again after 11:30, 11:45, closer to the time that the European stock markets start opening up. Thursday should be a good day. It's the options expiration date, and Friday you could see again a good amount of selling. So I would say that the Indian stock markets are poised for a roller coaster ride this week. As you can see today, there could be some revival coming in the last hour, and tomorrow again negative after 11:45. reasonably good day on Thursday, and then Friday stocks should start turning downwards once again. So investors keep these things into horizon. This is as far the very short term is concerned, and as far as the medium to long term is concerned, there'll be also, in addition to the domestic factors, there'll be also many other international factors that will come into play. We'll discuss this at some other time, and do bear these factors in mind while looking at the short term investment horizons if you have that way, because the markets are going to go into a very big roller coaster this week. Happy investing. Take care. Bye bye.